You're about to learn about one of the coolest things that people do in Antarctica, but don't click away if you're easily freaked out, because this has to do with one of the scariest things that humans can do: jumping into freezing cold water. Have you ever heard of the polar plunge? No, not that one yet. This is the tradition where people jump into the icy waters of the Antarctic. Now, you may be thinking these people are crazy, and you're not wrong. But there's more to it than just a love for the thrill. The first thing you should know is that it's not a yearly thing. You won't find these people at the South Pole on December, though it might feel like it. The polar plunge is done at the end of an Antarctic cruise or expedition. And while it might seem like a spontaneous and fun activity, there's a lot of planning that goes into it. For starters, guests interested in taking the plunge line up in their swimsuits, and some even wear safety harnesses. Then, when it's their turn, they leap off the ship or into a small bay surrounded by icebergs. But again, you'll want to keep your eyes on the prize because it's not exactly a walk in the park. The water temperature is around -1 to 2 degrees Celsius, which is around -30 degrees Fahrenheit. To put that into perspective, that's colder than most freezers at home. So what actually happens to your body when you jump into such freezing cold water? Well, your body goes into something called cold shock response. Your heart rate and breathing become rapid and shallow, and you might even pass out for a few seconds. That's why participants are carefully monitored, and safety ropes are used to pull them back onto the ship. Most people can only last a few seconds in the water before rushing back to the safety of the ship. But that doesn't make the polar plunge any less popular. In fact, many people who have taken the plunge say they felt an instant adrenaline rush followed by euphoria. And believe it or not, that's the second reason why people do it. When you jump into freezing cold water, your body releases endorphins, your natural feel-good hormones, which leave you with a sense of accomplishment, almost like you conquered Antarctica itself. So the next time you hear about someone taking the polar plunge, remember, it's not just a wild jump into freezing water. It's also a reminder of how tough the human body and mind can be. Now, if you want to know more about Antarctica, stay tuned for more updates. And who knows, maybe you'll be brave enough to try the polar plunge yourself one day.